What would you love to have really razor-sharp instincts on? Throw it out there, okay? I will try not to say your first name, but I probably will anyway. Ooh, Lynn has a good one. Which clients to work with, okay? That's a great one. Yeah, I know. I did that one intentionally, Kristen. All right. So Lynn says which clients to work with. That's a great one to be instinct about. Okay. So become mechanical with it at first, Lynn. Write down your list of criteria. These are clients who I would absolutely stay away from even if they gave me $10 billion. And these are the clients that I would love to work for even if I wasn't paid a penny. You write them down. And then play a little game in your mind where there's a waiting room. So create this movie in your mind of a waiting room. And each person walking through is sitting down and you're interviewing them to hire them. And you got to make a staff decision on who you will and who you won't hire. So you run through this mental exercise in your mind. And it's a mechanical process, right? But eventually you'll start to recognize how you make decisions based on your criteria to the point where it becomes instinctual. It will just naturally become instinct. And then then when you realize that, it becomes much more comfortable for you just to rely on instinct alone. And for a lot of stuff, that's all I rely on. A lot of things I just rely on instinct. 99% of the PowerPoints that I write these days are purely instinct. I don't follow formulas, techniques, templates, patterns, nothing. Just purely write them out of the brain. I just know what to write next because I've done it so many times mechanically. Right? So you have to learn to trust your instincts because typically your instincts were right all along. Okay? Not always. You gotta avoid that pitfall as well. There's a lot of people who have instincts that are very bad. So you can't just blindly trust your instincts. The problem is people usually have good instincts. They just don't trust them. So what you start doing is you can't rely on instinct and you rely on mechanical processes. Then you check them against your instincts. And you will realize more often than not that your instincts are correct, so then you will learn to trust your instincts. And then you can make most of your decisions based on instincts. And that's how you reduce instincts, or that's how you reduce decision-making time. That's how you reduce the time it takes you to implement an idea, and that's how you reduce the time it takes you to actually complete the implementation of the idea. All right? Now here's the other thing. Some people would like you to believe that instincts are set in stone. Okay? And JT, I'm using instincts, but I very well could have used intuition. It's just semantical for me. Same thing. It's kind of just the guiding process, the feeling underneath, not the logical portion, but the feeling that I need to do this or I should do this or that. Okay? But remember this, instincts are not set in stone. The instincts I had when I was 14 are vastly different than the instincts that I have now at 29. So instincts can change. And if you have instincts that you don't like, you can change them. And we will talk about that. All right?